Hey everyone, today we see What If Season 2 Episode 1. Before we start, spoiler alert. Let us see the first season and Episode 1. Hello and welcome to Dave Recapped. In a gloomy saga, Yondu is found dead in a gutter, seemingly unlucky for everyone living there. Nebula, a former friend and Hallie, believes Yondu was murdered. However, her Novo Cops officer, led by Gordon Saul, disagree. Saul believes Yondu is coming and ordered the crime scene to be cleared. Nebula hesitated his question and her former association with Thanos is thrown in her face. Saul might write off Yondu's death as a career criminal, but Nebula decides to take matters into her own hand. The Wanderer, a story about Nebula, follows the events of the Mad Titan's downfall and the subsequent fall of Gamora, and leaving Nebula without her father or sister. Nova Prime finds her and enlisted in Nova Crop. When Ronan the Accuser targets Xander, Nova Prime creates a planetary shield to keep the planet cut off for 15 years. Nebula investigates Yondu's death using a world recording and a Yaka arrow. She encounters a mysterious symmetrical hologram with no result. Nova Prime informs Nebula that Yondu was involved in dark forces threatening Xander and the planet will not survive past dawn. Terrified Nebula finds something at the crime scene but is unsure how it fits into the threat Nova Prime is worried about. Nova Prime encourages Nebula to follow the leads and see where it takes her. Nebula is left to grapple with the loss of her new home. Nebula visits underground casino and meets Robert the casino owner. Despite ordinary rudeness, he agreed to speak with Nebula after the threat. Nebula reveals semantic of an old city-wide mainframe code which contains the source code of Santa's shield generator. The code contains everything including a kitchen sink and is crucial for Nebula's purpose. Yondu died to protect it and Nebula believes someone might use the information to open the shield. She decides to destroy the codes before they can be used. Nebula, determined to protect her home, goes to prison to help break into the mainframe. Yondu, a prison inmate, overrides the data core, allowing easy access to the inside. Nebula prompts the core to plug into her cybernetic brain and delete the data. Yondu extracts the data for himself, promising to deliver it to Ronan. He leaves Nebula open to the rapidly overriding data core, leaving her to drown. She barely manages to find her way out to the surface through another submerged access tunnel. Nebula is found above ground by Yondu and Nova Prime, who are shocked by her willingness to sell the planet to invading force. Nova Prime believes that closing of the planet made things irreparably awful and that Ronan will improve things if they surrender. He promises her a leadership position in exchange for her treasury. Nova Prime takes off with the data, leaving Nebula at the mercy of Nova Corps. Nebula manages to escape their attempts to dismantle her, but Saul decides that Nebula's falling off the ledge means she's dead. She turns to the casino and is joined by Howard and Corgan Group, who helped and rebuild. They require Nebula to stop Nova Corps from letting Ronan into the Xander. Nebula uses the alternate codes she let Yondu takes from her to fold the shield to open slightly and close on top of the Ronan fleet, wiping them out. Gunfire ensues. Nebula tries to bring Nova Prime and it traded to justice. The justice system is unclear unless Nebula plans to take over. Nebula chases Nova Prime to Xander's rooftop, where he refuses to accept help from a machine. Nebula mourns her mentor's passing, feeling more hopeless than when she lost her father and sister. But she now has her new squad. Episode 1 is complete and we will see you on episode 2 on tomorrow. Thank you. Until then, take care and stay awesome.